George Kilpatrick, Inspiration for the Nation, celebrating people we feel good about. This might be the first Juneteenth celebration to happen with Juneteenth being an official holiday in the United States. Wait, this is right?
Right.
The first Juneteenth in Syracuse, where Juneteenth is the actual holiday. Who would have thunk it? So Juneteenth is happening. We are so pleased to be joined, George Kilpatrick, Inspiration for the Nation, with Kevin Henry, president of the Juneteenth Committee, and Rythnie Angrand. I love to say it.
You got it.
She's the on the board of the Juneteenth Committee. And if you didn't know, Juneteenth is happening live and in person over 2 days. Kevin, Rythnie, tell me what's going on with the Juneteenth celebration, the Syracuse Juneteenth celebration.
So, George, first of all, I want to thank you for having us. We are really excited, like you said, that Juneteenth is now a holiday. I'm sure it's going to be a lot more people able to join us. This year, we're going to actually try to have one of the biggest Juneteenth celebrations that we've ever had. We're going to do it 2 days. And, what's going to be new about it is it's going to be in the middle of the business district. We're looking at that as an opportunity for everyone to come out of the buildings, and being in the center of downtown. I think that's going to be a fine addition to this year's festival. So Friday, we're going to have the flag raising down at City Hall like we normally do. Mayor Walsh will come out and read the proclamation.
That'll be Friday, June the 17th.
June 17th. Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
At noon, right at lunchtime.
Right at lunchtime. And we're hoping that will attract a huge crowd. All the vendors, everything, the festival will actually start at that time. So we're looking forward to Mayor Walsh reading the proclamation, and we have a group of folks coming out at 12 o'clock for that. And then the festival, will kick off immediately after, and it's going until 9 o'clock.
Where will the festival be?
It will be
right there.
Like I said, right there in the center of the business district.
At City Hall.
Washington Street. Right in front of Washington Street, where you're used to seeing the Italian Fest.
Right, that's right there. Okay.
Yep. So you can walk out of court.
Difference,
right
not so. No Clinton Square this year, or just for this day?
Just
not this year. Not this year.
Not this year. Okay, great. All right. So Juneteenth is coming down in the center, like you said, Key Bank, City Hall, the State Building, all of that right there. Yes. And right down the street towards Columbus Circle. Gotcha. Right on Montgomery. That the same kind of like the same footprint as the Italian Fest, if you will.
Yep.
Exactly the same footprint as Italian Fest. It's going to be a lot more space out there than we normally would have out in Clinton Square. So we plan on doing some different things, making the children's area a little bit bigger. We're going to have a bigger health pavilion down there. The pandemic has produced a bunch of different business folks. So we're going to have a lot of retail vendors down there, food vendors.
Everybody got either you quit your job or you start. So.
Yeah, exactly. So,
what we're going to call this? I haven't heard this yet. We're going to call them COVIDpreneurs.
I like that.
Okay.
I haven't heard. Have we heard that? I mean, I know it's not, it's a pandemic, but
you might want to trademark that.
Right?
Right. Yeah, this is the first time I've heard it.
Because you said that people, because of COVID, started businesses or changed. They made, the Great Resignation, so they started businesses and things of that nature. Yeah.
Right. Normally, when we do this, right now I'm at the point where it might even be 3 times as many retail vendors that have reached out to us with products and different things, to try and sell at the Juneteenth Festival. And we're looking forward to getting as many of them as possible in there. We didn't make the fees so outrageous that anybody couldn't afford to do it, because I always thought, like, George, it was pretty cool when you showed me that scrapbook that you had of the things that went on in the community. And we want people in the community to be able to afford to come and do something along the lines of that.
Yeah. So just to reiterate, the Juneteenth celebration 2022 will happen. For lack of a better word, I'm going to say City Hall, because that's what, you know what I'm saying? Right. This is City Hall, okay? In front of City Hall.
Right.
Because that's what I can identify with, because otherwise you're going to be like, well, in the square between the bank over here and the...
right on the street in front of City Hall. We're kicking off right after that flag raising ceremony.
Nice.
So we want people to come, have that moment with us.
Now, will there be a parade this year?
Yes, there will definitely be a parade that's going to happen on Saturday morning. Again, starting off from Dunbar Center. The parade route will pretty much be exactly the same. One thing that will
Except that
change.
turn, right?
Yes. That one
Make a
little turn.
turn.
Yep, that one little turn that will be on Washington Street versus
Right.
us going down through Clinton Square.
Yes.
And they're doing a good job, the guys that are planning that. We have right now we got a lot of folks that's going to be joining in that parade. They will have Counselor Rashida Caldwell, as one of the grand marshals. Felicia Leggett, I believe her name, she has another name on the end of that too, George.
Jack.
Leggett
Felicia Leggett,
Jack.
Jack.
Yes.
The new coach of the Syracuse Orange. Congratulations.
Yes.
Remind me, I gotta get Felicia on here because she said, just to let me get in the door first. So I gotta get her back. And what a great representation for our community. And who else?
And she's a great model of like going off, doing great things, and bringing it back home.
Right. And first woman to have her jersey retired at the stadium, whatever it's going to be called.
The Dome. Just the Dome.
The Dome. Okay. The Dome. Okay. But and so what else? So like right now, this is Mother's Day. So we've got like a month and a half, a little bit over a month. What else do people, what can people still get involved? Kevin, are you cooking? All these kind of things. So what's going on?
Well, what we're going to do, George, is I would like for people to know, we tried to have like a packed schedule in terms of the entertainment that's going to be down this year. And I think we did a pretty good job as far as, Atlas Band is going to be headlining the festival on Friday night. We're also going to have UAD playing before them on Friday night. We have the Salvation Army Band. There's a couple of other local talents that we're going to add to this thing before it's all said and done. On Saturday, the Syracuse Jams organization, with Reggie Siegler and Hollis and those guys, they have gratefully donated the funds to sponsor a band called the Meditations that's going to be down there. And, we're looking forward to seeing that. There's a gospel band out of New York City.
Lindsay Williams Choir.
There it is, the Lindsay Williams Choir. And that is something that Bishop Bernard Alex, put together. And I guess they have a decent following. So we're looking to have them come down there. And then also Bernell Reed asked me to not call him anything other than Bernell Reed. But he comes down there. He rocks the house every year. It's amazing to see this guy play. And he's going to be down there Saturday. Nice. So I'm sure Go ahead, George.
No, you go ahead.
All right, so DJ Zoo, Grand Electric Shop from back in the days that we know of, George. He is coming from New York City to pretty much spin some music in between acts all day, and then he will play a set before John B comes on that night.
Nice. Beautiful. So Juneteenth is happening. Is happening. So are there still vendor opportunities? Are there still people who want to open up a food booth or whatever?
We're telling everybody, go to the website, and there's a link right there where you can fill out the vendor form.
What's the website? SyracuseJuneteenth.org?
SyracuseJuneteenth.org. You can go to that website, and yes, we are looking for some more food vendors. So is her name Who's got smoke? Who wants smoke?
Who wants
firefighter.
Smoke?
What's her name?
Tamika Barnett.
Tamika Barnett, yes.
Yeah.
She's gonna be on there.
Tamika gonna come after you now, Kevin. Now.
Yeah, she is gonna. You know what? I gotta tell her. Sorry. I'm actually looking forward to her coming down there.
Is it who wants smoke or who got smoke?
Who wants smoke?
Who wants smoke? Okay.
Yeah. She's gonna get me for this too.
Yeah.
So Tamika's gonna be down there. Henry's Hen House will be down there. Right now we have Pascarella's. It's an Italian place that's gonna come down there and sell fried dough and pizza and a few things along the lines of that. We probably have 3 or 4 other vendors that are like mom and pop vendors that are gonna come down there and sell barbecue.
I was gonna say the firefighters don't have to come because Tamika got that covered, right?
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny that you just mentioned that because I just got off the phone with the guys from Focus, and they usually come down there with a smoke trailer. And they cook more food than all the vendors cook to give to the families of the firefighters and everything. So they're definitely going to be on board down there and have the smoke trailer and have a bunch of safety information and stuff for
Yeah.
children
Yeah.
and everybody
good.
down there. So that's definitely going to happen. But yes, we're looking for vendors. We're looking for retail vendors and food vendors. So go to the site, SyracuseJuneteenth.org. If you have any questions, please call 315-863-0808, and I'll be happy to answer the questions for you.
315-863-0808, 315-863-0808.
And that number is in the information on the website too, George.
All right, that's the Syracuse Juneteenth celebration. Anything else we need to know, Rythnie?
Man, we want to see everybody. Like, bring your families with
This is
you.
right. Come on, this is our celebration.
It's more than our celebration. Like, we taught the world how to do this, man. So this is everybody's celebration. I'm so happy to see how people have just been talking more and more about being okay with centering Black celebration and Black joy and Black entrepreneurship.
Yes.
It will cost you nothing to just show up with your smiling face and your family and just break bread together. So I'm looking forward to it because I know Syracuse shows up and shows out, and I want to see all those people. Like the past 2 summers, we've been seeing people come together to march, to protest. So this time we're coming together to celebrate.
I got a contest for next year, not this year, but next year.
Okay.
I'm thinking of there's 2 things that, so I'm thinking best sweet potato pie. That's it. Just best sweet potato pie.
I like that, George.
You know what I'm saying?
I wish we had time to implement
Don't start
that
no
shit.
stuff.
Look, I'll be a judge because I have experience with this. I was a judge for the Lafayette Apple Festival, and you will not believe what people put in a pie.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Like you think apple pie and that's it, but people have some very, very different ideas of what apple pie should taste like. Now I know what it should taste like.
Right.
So, oh man, I got to tell y'all a story.
We don't have all the mothers fighting. George, don't start no stuff.
No, listen. No, I got it. Hey, Kevin, y'all could do this year. Just get all the churches to get mother whoever. Then who got the best with potato pie? Because someone asked me, I said, look, you got to go find the lady at the church who, that's that one. But
that's
listen,
the one.
Who can make, I was thinking soup, because some people, it's too hot soup. No, who can make the best sweet potato pie? I think that more than pound cake. I think that's more.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, George.
Yeah, let's do that. I was going to say macaroni and cheese too.
I was going to say that.
I was going to say that
if you
too.
say that, just about every vendor down there makes macaroni and cheese.
So
that's something to pull off.
You know what? You should do. I don't know about this year, but you should do a taste of mac, right? And have everybody. Y'all have $1 sample of macaroni and cheese, and then people get to vote for their favorite.
I like that, George.
Come on now.
Well, you know
like
what?
that.
George, keep messing around. You know what? I'm cooking up something, so we'll see. You keep messing around.
But listen, I got to tell you a story. But that's, as Dr. Rick Wright would say. But that'll be another.
Story.
That's another story.
That's
after this. That's after this segment. I got to tell you a story. So anyway. The SyracuseJuneteenth.org, 863, area code 315-863-0808. All the information they're still looking for you. They're still looking for you. Come on out and celebrate Juneteenth, the Syracuse Juneteenth celebration at the footsteps of City Hall this year. Not Clinton Square. Don't go down Clinton Square looking for nobody because they ain't gonna be there. They're gonna be in front of City Hall. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Bring your family, bring your friends.
Yeah.
This is the premier event in Central New York. At least it should be. And you know what? Like you said, Rythnie, I like what you said. It's okay. Y'all can come and be with us. It's all right. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? I go to all the festivals. I go to all of them.
Yeah.
Because
me too.
I go to all of them. Right. So listen, come on out and be with the fam. Okay. Because it's gonna be all of that. Syracuse is back, Jazz Fest the next week, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good out here. Okay.
Yes.
Rythnie Angrand is here, Kevin Henry, 315-863-0808, SyracuseJuneteenth.org, where you get all information. Juneteenth 2022, June 17th and 18th, right in front of City Hall. Let's go. Inspiration for the nation.